EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to a very loud and a very sold-out Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati. Tonight, we wrap up a great Sunday here in Super Wild Card Weekend, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. The third of 3 games to finish up this Sunday. We might save the best for last, and off we go here in the wild card round. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25.
Let's go now.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Swift to start the drive. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. Through the middle of the field. Touchdown! Michael Pittman, 74 yards. And the Colts will strike first here in this wild card matchup. The point after, no gimme in the snow, but it's up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Let's go. Check Fury. Watch out now. 50 Fury. Hut, hut.
Throwing on first down is Lance. Short throw caught by Pitts. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Shotgun now for Lance. A quick throw there is incomplete. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 32-yard line. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Ready.
2nd and 10.
Strike. Strike. Set. Go.
Now a give, right side. Morgan. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive, as this is 3rd and 10. Now a play fake. Lance. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. His 2nd catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down. Lance looking to throw it. Throw left side complete. That's Morgan. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
Ready. strike. Check strike. Hut.
On second down, they'll run it here. And once again, this Colts defense stops him behind the line of scrimmage. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
Ready.
Working from the gun. Lance. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. Here's Gay now to add the extra point. Now, these are not going to be easy on a cold, snowy night, but this one is up and through. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Ware breaking the tackle. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. And we got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. The Bengals drive about to get going. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quickly. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too. On play action, Lance. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And the Colts are going to take over here up near the 40. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you get all those big guys down there in one spot, and there's just nowhere to go. And in this case, the defensive tackle used his strength and swallowed him up.
Fix the eagle. Fix the eagle.
Right back to Swift again on 2nd down. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line.
Good running right there. And this is a man who was a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances, and he picks up nice yardage on that one.
Here's 3rd and 3.
18,
Richardson working from the gun. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Colts first down.
Ready.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. 20. Down the sideline he goes. And down to the 7-yard line. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down.
Here we go. Set.
Richardson will keep it once again. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Anthony Richardson keeping it himself from 7 yards out. And the Colts continue to pull the playoff surprise as they lead big here on the road. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes the score 21-0. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. Ware gets hit and the ball is loose. And the Colts pick it up. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. So problems compounding themselves here on the return. They just give up the touchdown, and now they lose the football.
Yeah, partner, things are starting to unravel a little bit for them right in front of our eyes. They're going to be looking for some answers, and quickly.
Play action. Now Richardson. This pass caught. It's Woods. And so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. 23 yards, the final tally.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a first down.
Here we go, here we go. Cougar 19.
Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
There.
Following the fumble recovery, Lance. This one into the hands of Hurd. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Here now, 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Lance. He's up to the 20. And all the way up to the 21-yard line. Now we'll pause for an injured player. And that's wide receiver Drake London who's shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury. And we'll be back in a moment. On first down, Lance. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Tanner Muse with it. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he is going to lose yardage here. 21-0 our score after 1. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
The Bengals take over first
Here we go,
and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Morgan. And he's got this all the way down to the 5-yard line. A big play there for Cincinnati. 42 yards. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals get a bit closer. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves them with 3rd and about 6 yards to go.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
On 3rd down, here's Richardson. That is caught, and he is going to have the Colts first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Swift going to try up the middle. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40.
Nice satisfying run on 1st down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
Dragon 60.
Here's Richardson to throw. He's going to get that to Swift underneath. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. Now, hang on here because DeAndre Swift injured on that last play and in need of a little assistance. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. A couple of first downs on the drive already as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Now Richardson, he's going to keep it running right. The decision to keep it turns out to be a good one. 11 yards in the first down.
Now that was a designed run. Now remember, if a quarterback goes feet first, he's protected. But if he dives head first, he's not. On that play, he figured the risk was worth the reward.
Let's go now.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Trap 60, trap 60. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Check smash, check smash. Let's go.
Richardson will keep it once again. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. It looked like almost a miscommunication defensively because once he decided to keep it, he had pretty smooth sailing.
Yeah, it became a question of, wait a minute, who's got the quarterback? And when you talk about miscommunication, it's supposed to be called assignment football on the defensive side of the ball. But if the assignment gets mixed up, that's the end result.
Hey, man. Check. No street. Ready.
They try and run on first down, but this one's going to lose a couple yards as they get him behind the line.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there forcing a loss on that play.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Quick throw into the hands of Pittman. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. His second catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down sack. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go.
60
Richardson looking to throw this. Right side complete. That's Woods. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. Matt Gay now gets ready for the field goal try. From the right hash, this from 44 yards out. Gay's kick is good, and they will open things up a bit more. It's 24-7. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
After the made field goal, Gay back out there to kick it off. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
Here we go.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
And Lance's throw caught by Higgins. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. From the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2. Up the middle they go. It's Morgan. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down.
And this is what you want to do in the first half of a playoff game. Get the running game established. He was a big part of their run to a division title, so they're going to rely on him to carry a heavy load here in the playoffs. He rips off a nice run there.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. And they fake the handoff. Now Lance. This is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. They'll try to run this one in. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Touchdown Bengals! Drake London in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bengals are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. Now a hit and a loose football. And one of the linebackers has got it. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. And they're going to be waiting for him as they get him behind the line. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. And now off to the races, down the right side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. Off of play action, here's Lance. Flush to his right. Throw to the right, taken in by Hurd. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. To throw, it's Lance. He finds his man, complete. That's Morgan. And quickly, they get to the line. Now Lance wants to change him up.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 34-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down. Lance eluding the pressure right. Looking deep here for Chase. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Greg Newsom. And the Colts are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
That's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
Now Richardson is going to keep it running right. There he goes, right side. And he will step out of bounds all the way down inside the 40. A big hitter. That one goes for 40 yards. Defense really kept him in check running the football in the first half. Maybe that'll be a spark for him here in half 2.
So 2 words come to mind for me. Resilient, because he has to keep bouncing back after some limiting runs. And how about relentless? Keep going, knowing that you may pop one as he just did there.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets...
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And they'll go to the air now with Richardson. Flushed out right. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
Partner, even I can figure out who deserves the lion's share of credit for their lead right now because he has been terrific in a dual threat role, really chewing up yardage and getting them points with his legs. Simply put, that defense has had no way of stopping him, and that's why his side is on top.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22.
It's a pickup of 6.
2nd down and 4.
19 Tiger.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Mullins. Breaks through the contact. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Richardson off the play fake. And that one going to be off target and incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop. Ball right around the 5 here, brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it, it won't be easy.
19 tight. 70 range.
Richardson now on 3rd and goal. And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. Miles Murphy drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. And Gay knocks this one through, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, whatever was said in the locker room during the break must have worked. They forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 3 points to begin this second half.
Exactly as they discussed in the locker room at halftime. Get some points to get things kick-started. Now start your half off with some momentum. Gives you something to build on for your next possession.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense. Gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
Now on first down. That's caught left side to tight end Pitts. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal. Shotgun now for Lance. Touchdown! A great effort there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Bengals have got it back to within a score. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead will shrink to 6. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. If they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
Now it's Richardson. This pass reeled in by Hull. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. It's a gain of 34.
And the Colts, 1st down.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Option play, a give to Hull. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
Okay, break.
One quarter remains for the right to survive round one here in the...
Come on.
From the 43, here's a 2nd down and 9. On the option left, Richardson. A pitch back. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 64 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. If you can keep getting gains like that, Charles, with the lead here in the 4th quarter, I mean, keep running it, right?
No doubt about it, but what the offense coordinator has to do is understand. They're going to continue to stack the line of scrimmage. What runs do you have in your arsenal that'll work against a stacked box and continue to move the ball?
Richardson to throw off play action. Tries the right side, finding Woods here. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 18 yards that time to push him up 1st and goal.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Here's Swift. And a nice job to break free of run tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. 5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
The old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach? He's in big trouble.
All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
Kudos for the defense from me on that one because they were prepared the whole way for him to try to escape and hit them for more yardage running it. I like the way they stayed zeroed in on him and kept him contained when he pulled the ball down. I think he was fortunate to get what he did on that run.
And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be 4th and goal.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Gay's kick is good, and that will make this a 9-point lead. So that CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
At their own 21-yard line.
Down.
The Bengals drive about to get going. If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the 4th as they go to work on a crucial drive, 1st and 10. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Throwing on 1st down is Lance. That's going to be brought in by Higgins. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Play action, now it's Lance. Looking deep here for Chase. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Juju Brents. And the Colts are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ready?
In motion right is Pittman. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And he's just going to run right into that big old defensive end. And that play going nowhere. And now a stoppage, and looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Now Richardson, he's going to keep it running right. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Really good effort. He does it himself, picks up 15, also picks up the first down.
Well, that's the fear any defense has when the quarterback gets involved in the running game. You don't usually account for him, and he's hurting them today.
Yeah, he's been very involved in the running game. Defensively, when you got the coverage good downfield, how do you account for him, though?
Occasionally, you start to spy him. Take someone who has the same agility, who can dance with him, run with him, and try and keep him in the pocket.
That'll be especially critical here as we come down the stretch in the fourth. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now, I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine.
Let's go.
They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6.
79 Broncos. 19 Lions. Mustang 19. Ready.
They go play action with Richardson. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
18 Raptors. 18 Raptors. Warriors 70. Dragon 60.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. Able to find a seam for 14 yards, but still now facing a 4th down after the scramble.
Let's go now. 19. 18 Cardinals. 18 Cardinals. Trap 50. Trap 50. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Richardson looking to throw it. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. Lance back to throw. Dancing to his left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Ready?
Now Lance. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
On the double.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And they'll remain 2 scores back as this holds at a 9-point advantage. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And a few kneel downs should come very close to finishing this one off, depending on whether or not we see any defensive timeouts. They still have 2, but using them would just be prolonging what's really already been decided. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Go.
Here's Richardson. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
And Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away.
And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ready.
This is 1st and 10. Lance looking to throw.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
He's on his way.
And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
Now Richardson on the draw.
And he will get into the end zone to bump the lead up to 3 scores.
38, Bengals 21.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Here we go. Here we go.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Lance.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Greg Newsome on the coverage defensively.
From the gun, it's Lance. That is caught. They'll have the 1st down and more than that. Still going inside the 20.
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
T. Higgins,
79 yards.
and the Bengals have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And the lead is trimmed down to 10. So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Here's Lance.
He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Here's 2nd down. One final try now for Lance. Looking deep here for Chase.
And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game.
Well, the Colts will play again next weekend. Thanks for watching, everybody, and so long.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and